What does being smart mean? Well, to be honest, I can't tell you what exactly that means because it's a really complicated definition. All I can tell you is what it does not mean. Being smart does not mean that you have to be a doctor or an engineer. Well, I've heard this a lot. I've had these experiences where people were like, oh, if you're smart, why don't you be a doctor? Why don't you be an engineer? Because that's apparently the only way to show that you're smart or prove being smart. And if you choose some other profession, some other career, you're probably labeled as, let's say, less smart. You know what the word is, but let's say less smart. But that's absolutely not true. Now, I'm not saying that doctors and engineers are not smart. Obviously, they are smart. Everyone is smart. I'm just saying that they're not the only people who are smart. And just because someone doesn't want to become one of those doesn't mean they're not smart. For example, I chose humanities, I chose teaching. Does that mean I'm not smart? Not true. Everyone is smart in their own different ways. Everyone is good at something and everyone sucks at something. Like, I suck at math. I'm terrible, but that doesn't mean I'm dumb, that word. But that doesn't mean I'm not smart or something like that. So the basic thing is, like, being smart does not equal to being a doctor or an engineer, because I have had people say to me like, oh, you got good grades in this class, and why don't you choose to be a doctor or engineer? Why don't you choose to go to the science side and study some of that? But that's because I didn't really like it, because my interest is something else, right? So just because I don't like the sciences, I don't aspire to become a doctor or an engineer, does not mean that I'm not smart. Basically, stop defining smartness as being a doctor or an engineer. Like, people who really love doing those fields, really want to do it, of course they're smart because they want to do it. But there's so many people who are doing this so that people will think they're smart, and that's not a smart decision. Don't do something because it's regarded as being smart. Being smart is being able to see and make a choice for yourself. Being smart actually is one of the definitions. Like I said, I don't know how to exactly define it, but one of the definitions I say is trying to choose what you want, doing what you actually are good at or what you actually like doing, and not doing something because the society thinks is equal to smart. Absolutely not true, because the real smartness is in choosing what you really want to do. And just because you choose something other than engineering or being a doctor does not mean that you're dumb. Okay, it does not mean that you're not smart. Let's keep using not smart. But it means that you're wise enough to make a choice. You're wise enough to see what you're actually good at, to see what you like doing. And that's what all matters. So if some people are calling you like not smart, just ignore these people, because these people don't have the vision. These people can't see beyond those two fields. And again, like, people will say, am I trying to criticize people who are being doctors or engineers? Of course not, because if someone is choosing to be that, that's good because you love it, you're doing it. But there are people who are being forced into doing it because people think that's what smart people do. That's not true. That's the myth I'm trying to burst here, that being smart is not equal to being an engineer or doctor. That definitely doesn't mean that doctors and engineers are not smart, but that definitely also doesn't mean that they are the only smart people. Choosing what you want to do, doing what you love, is being smart. Again, one of the definitions of being smart. But remember, be wise, choose what you actually love to do and not what the society deems is right or tags people as smart to do. So basically, my point is, choose what you love doing, choose what you actually want to do, choose what you're good at, and don't choose something that the society labels as being smart. So don't choose it just for the sake of that. You're smart in your own way. Everyone has a different kind of smartness. So, like I said, no particular definition of smart. So choose your life, choose your profession, choose your career, and not what the society deems is appropriate. Choose what you love, do what you love, and have fun. Oh, before you go, don't forget to show support by liking this video. And yeah, please join the safe space by subscribing to my channel, and invite all your friends and family to join it too by sharing the video to everyone. And I'll see you in the next video. Till then, ta-da!